Hi friends, it's Jules. Welcome to Jules Journals. In today's video, I am going to be working in my black and white glue book. I have not worked in here for a while, so I thought I would bring you along with me to work in here, probably do a couple pages. I do this one a little bit differently than my regular glue book where I only do one side. I don't do a full spread. Oops, let me zoom you out. So yeah, just one side. And yeah, that's what this one kind of looks like. A little more chaotic, but I've gotten a little more chaotic and a little less of a perfectionist when it comes to my gluing. This is actually getting kind of full. This is a Moleskin soft, you know, it's about like an 8.5 by 11 size. It's pretty big. And I did pull out, when I was going through my inspiration packs with you guys a couple days ago, I did pull out this one, and I think I'm going to glue a bunch of this stuff in here. Some of this might just be one per page, like you saw with the, where'd she go? No, I lost her. Like, actually, that is glued down, is just, that's it. So some of that might be what I'm going to do. Let's start with a quote out of our Don't Forget to Sing in Life quotes. I should call this Don't Forget to Read Quotes out of here, because I forget half the time. Let's go to the back. Oh, no, that's not it. Testing yourself. The problems of the world cannot possibly be solved by skeptics or cynics whose horizon are limited by the obvious realities. We need men who can dream of things that never were. John F. Kennedy, U.S. President. Well, I would correct that to say we need men and women who can dream of things that never were. All right. So in this little pack here, I have this perfume, this owl. All these are really big and really standalone, except for that guy. Maybe I'll just get this stuff glued in here. You know, nothing hugely creative here, but if you like this weird hobby that we all like, it's not sometimes about the creativity, it's about the paper and the textures and the book and the design and the colors and the, yeah, it's about so many things. Because some people are like, why, what are you doing? What is this little weird thing you do? I'm like, well, I love photography. I love, you know what, I could put this guy here. That might work well. I love photography. I love art and design, interior design. I love paper. I've loved paper since I was a kid. I loved reading the Bible when I was a kid just because I loved the paper that was in the Bible. I loved crinkling paper up as a kid and then flattening it back out, which, you know, all of this makes sense now. So I need to cut some off the sides. I'm really just interested in the acrobatics, whatever's happening inside this little cube. And then I don't want to cover up too much of the wine, so I'm going to cut some off the top and bottom. Hope everyone is doing well. When you see this, I'm probably on vacation. Yay. I might, well, I know I'll share stuff like I did with my New York City trip with you guys when I get back. So look for that. We are going to London, Paris, and Edinburgh, which we've been to all those cities before and love them. All right, let me find a blank page for this eyeball. You know what, the eyeball, I could, let me see what size it is when I cut it out. Okay, well, now we're just going to flip through my journal. Okay. Because this part is not interesting at all. So I think I'm going to glue down the whole thing and then I can glue stuff on it. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And with this glue book, just with that other one, I don't have to glue everything down at the same time. Whereas in my regular glue book, I do a layout and make it all matchy and cohesive at that time when I'm gluing in it. Let's get that down. And then, is there anything I could put? I could put this wine bottle on this side. Let's see. Might be too big, probably too big. Whoopsies. Yeah, that's too big. This owl. This is like a painting of an owl. Are those perfume bottles? I'm sure I've asked this question before, but what is your favorite movie of all time? Comment down below. I would love to know. I have really weird ones. My favorite movie of all time is Seven with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. It's a very disturbing movie, and it's weird that it's my favorite movie of all time. Don't ask. I don't have any idea. Childhood trauma, probably. But, I want to see if this one is too big as well. I bet they're all too big for that spot. So I watched that, and Silence of the Lambs is one of my favorites. And so I watched both of them last night. Now, watch is a exaggeration because I pretty much was looking at my phone. Well, downloading and uploading for YouTube as well. That's too big, doesn't work. Okay, well, we'll come back to that eye someday. Let's glue these crazy peeps down. Like so many are like, oh, like Steel Magnolias, Pretty Woman, Dirty Dancing. I don't know, which I do love all of those, but I'm a weirdo. I've been working in this black and white glue book forever, at least a couple years. So many glue books, too little time. If only I could just retire. I'm gonna win the lottery and retire. Okay, I'm setting that out there in the world. It's like them, I don't need anything else with them. It's just you're curating images that you like. So that, I'm gonna rip off the credit. Put that there. Need a new glue stick. Okay, so she is, if you're watch all my videos, you know I cut my bangs recently. Those are super cute bangs. I don't know what the rest of her hair looks like. Okay. New glue stick. My husband is out for a run and it is really hot. I went for a walk earlier and it was scorching. When I was shopping recently, I smelled a really good perfume. It was actually a Chanel Chanel? Is that how you say it? Yeah, not number 5. It was a different one. It was in a pink bottle, or the perfume was pink. Too big. Too big. I think we're just going to be gluing down one individual images here. Yeah, but that perfume smells really good. I'm not a big perfume wearer anymore, and it also drives my husband nuts. He's pretty sensitive to smells. One time I made, I wanted a new perfume, but I wanted him to like it, so we spent like an hour smelling all these perfumes in Macy's, both getting a huge headache. I did find one, we found one that we agreed on, which was, what is it? I can't remember. Dior or something, maybe? I don't like flowery smells. More of a musky smell. That doesn't sound good. Musky? No. Like if it has probably hints of vanilla, or I like warm scents. But like I said, I don't really wear perfume much anymore. But that one I'm like, maybe, but also I'm not gonna spend money like that on perfume when I don't wear it. Unless I could find like a little travel size. That was something that someone recommended to me one time, is when you go on vacation, buy a little travel size, or buy whatever size you want, but it could just be travel size perfume. When you get there, buy it, and then wear it on your whole trip. And then whenever you wear that perfume in the future, it's going to remind you of that trip, because that sense of smell you're going to associate with that trip. I love that idea. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do in here today. Pretty quick video again, but just, you know, I'll come back in here at some point and put stuff in here, and I'll put in words, but it's just a work in progress and getting stuff down. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.